you will please rise. And Trustee DeCastle, would you lead us in the pledge?
Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Clerk Reyes, would you please call the roll?
Sure. Trustee Clark.
Present.
Trustee Heilenbach.
Present.
Trustee Carroll.
Present.
Trustee DeCosta.
Present.
Clerk Reyes here. Supervisor Wilt.
Present. Okay, we have a quorum. And the next order of business is the approval of minutes from the June 11th, 2024 board meeting.
I'll make a motion that we approve those minutes.
I have a motion to approve. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Motion by Trustee Carroll, seconded by Trustee DeCassola. Are there any additions, corrections, discussion? Hearing none, then all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, nay. Motion is carried. Communications?
We have no communications.
No communications. Supervisor's report, I have a very short report. I've been gone for 2 weeks, but the farmers market vouchers are slowly starting to come in. So far, just under 10% of those distributed have been redeemed, but it is early in the season, and the selection of goods just starts picking up right about now. The bridge EPA report and fee that I mentioned last month have been filed and paid, and otherwise I have nothing unusual to report. Everything's clicking along. Anybody have any questions? Then that is the substance of my report. The assessor excused herself tonight. She doesn't have a report. They're in the midst of dealing with people receiving their tax bills, though. So trustees, Trustee DeCassola, do you have anything to report?
Supervisor, no report tonight.
The 4th of July went well in North Riverside?
Yes, it did. A little bit of rain
Oh,
right as we kicked off, right? Yeah, right as we kicked off, it did rain.
okay.
And I don't think anybody left.
Well, that's good.
Plowed through all of the beats.
Yes.
Oh, all
We had a
right.
volunteer, and Trustee DeCosta's tossing them in the bags.
Oh, very good. Well, thank you.
We walked the full Riverside, which was great as well.
Good. Well, thank you. Thank you for that report. And Trustee Carroll, I trust that report on 4th of July
Yeah,
is also
wonderful.
your report. All right, thank you. Trustee Clark.
Yes, thank you, Supervisor. I have never seen so many people at the 4th of July
Really?
parades. Riverside was hugely attended, and Brookfield was hugely
Yeah, they always have a huge turnout, yeah.
more than I've ever seen
Wow,
in all the years that I've been doing it.
wow.
And we actually had to ration our beads,
Yeah?
so we would have enough at the end.
Well, great. Glad not to have leftovers.
Oh, no, we do. I found
Oh,
a case in the back.
Oh, did you?
Trustee Clark was supposed to, you know.
Well, thank you for distributing all that.
I thought I got all
I
of them,
thought you did too.
but apparently I
There was a mysterious case sitting there.
Crushing.
Do you have anything else?
Yeah, let's see. Yes, I will be attending the TOI educational event in Bloomington on July 19th, and the exercise class is continuing to go well.
Okay, thank you. And Trustee Heilenbach.
I also was involved with the parades, both Riverside and Brookfield. I agree with Trustee Clark, it was pandemonium in Brookfield. Clerk Reyes notified us that, hey, I've got a change in schedule, I'm gonna meet you there. And made it, and got in, and it was real nice. We got a lot of positive feedback from it, which
Good.
was really good. As far as the mental health board goes, Our officers have been named. It will be Adam Wilt, it will be our president again this year. I'll be the vice president again, and Kara Kelnitsky is going to be our treasurer again. So no change in that. Our last meeting was at UCP Seguin. So it was a very short meeting, end of the year. We paid the bills, and we are still working on the grant, redoing the grant, and that will continue. Application process, which will continue throughout the summer. And that concludes my report.
Thank you very much. All right. So we've got all of those reports done, so it's on to new business, and we have one report, two requests. One is a graduation party request for August the 24th, and it is here because they do plan to serve alcohol. They have been informed of all of the rules, and they know that they need to bring in the insurance. What is your pleasure on the Amador Valenzuela request for August 24th?
I have a question, Supervisor.
Yes.
It says the name of the organization is Black Book Studio, and then they said that this is a graduation party for for their daughter.
Black Book is right on the,
All right, on Quincy.
right on Quincy, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but,
okay.
so that's a little confusing to me, that they don't know maybe that they can rent it if they're a Riverside resident.
I think it's possible that they pay things through that, and that,
Oh.
you know, maybe they thought that they needed to name an organization, you're right, but it's a family graduation party, so I'm not aware of what the circumstances would be, why they would list that.
Well, I'm going to abstain on this because I'm probably going to end up going to this party, should it be.
Okay.
But he's a single-person shop. So
Oh, okay.
he does special effects for movies. Like he worked on John Wick 4. So when you go into there on the Christmas walkarounds, he's got all of his previews of the movies he's worked on playing.
Oh,
It's pretty cool.
okay,
Cool, so you know them?
Yes, I've known them 25 years.
Okay.
okay.
So I anticipate this is
Yeah.
passed, there'll be a invitation coming.
I make a motion then that we approve the graduation party on August 24th.
Okay, I have a motion, do I hear a second?
I'll second it.
I have a motion by trustee Clark, seconded by trustee Heilenbach, to approve the request for an August 24th event for their private party. Any discussion? Then I will ask the clerk to call the roll.
Trustee Clark.
Yes.
Trustee Heilenbach.
Yes.
Trustee Carroll.
I'm abstaining.
Trustee DeCosta.
Yes.
Supervisor Wilt.
Yes, motion is carried. Thank you. The other request is from the Ames PTA for their Ames PTA fundraiser trivia night. And once again, they do plan to serve or bring in alcohol. I'm not sure if this is a BYO event or if they're serving it, but they too are aware of the requirements of insurance. Any discussion? Then I will entertain a motion to approve this.
I'll make the motion to approve for the Ames PTA.
I have a motion. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Motion by trustee Carroll, seconded by trustee DeCassola to approve the request by Ames PTA for their fundraiser for September 21st. Again, any discussion or questions? Hearing none, then the clerk will call the roll.
Trustee Clark.
Yes.
Trustee Heilenbach.
Yes.
Trustee Carroll.
Yes.
Trustee DeCosta.
Yes.
Supervisor Wilt.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Very good, and we have no other business tonight, So we can move right to the warrants.
I move the board authorize and ratify payment of the bills identified on the general warrant of July 9th, 2024, in the amount of $17,259.08.
Thank you. Do I hear a second? A motion by trustee Clark, seconded by trustee Carroll, to approve the general warrant for July 2024 in the total amount of $17,259.08. Any discussion? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Trustee Clark.
Yes.
Trustee Heilenbach.
Yes.
Trustee Carroll.
Yes.
Trustee DeCosta.
Yes.
Supervisor Wilt.
Yes, motion is carried. Next.
I make a motion that the board ratify and authorize the payment of the amounts indicated on the following warrants. Utility warrant, $895.08. A payroll warrant, $18,439.12. Health warrant, $3,168.55. General assistance, $7,597.89. Food pantry, $244.26.
Thank you for the motion. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Okay, I heard two. DeCassola was heard first, so I have a motion by trustee Clark, seconded by trustee DeCassola, to approve the following warrants for July 2024. The utility warrant in the amount of $895.08. The payroll warrant in the amount of $18,439.12. The health warrant in the amount of $3,168.55. The general assistance warrant in the amount of $7,597.89. And the food pantry warrant in the amount of $244.26. Is there any discussion, any questions? Hearing none, then please call the roll.
Trustee Clark.
Yes.
Trustee Heilenbach.
Yes.
Trustee Carroll.
Yes.
Trustee DeCosta.
Yes.
Supervisor Wilt.
Yes, motion is carried. You have the financial reports there. If you have any questions on that, please don't hesitate to inquire. Are there any public comments tonight? Hearing none, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Do I hear a second?
I will second.
Motion to adjourn by trustee Clark, seconded by trustee Carroll. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. Motion is carried.
Oh,
Thank you very much.